let's get into some Sunny, man. We're about to finish this amazing show that I feel like has been a staple in my life for the past I don't know, probably close to a year, man. For however long we've been watching this show. It's been a blast. Let's just get into episode 6, man. I'm talking like we're done. We're not done.
Stu has never woken anyone up, ever.
Yeah, you me Stu all you.
What happened?
Oh, don't worry. We're safe and sound in Patty's Pub.
Wait, did I miss the thing?
What thing? the show?
The acting
Oh, yeah.
thing? Oh,
Yeah.
no.
The show, that's
She's
one.
not gonna be able to walk back to the city because we're way out in the.
No! Oh, God damn it! I cannot believe you guys did this to me.
You gotta embrace this. You know, all you're doing is complaining. This place is amazing.
We don't have COVID like you do.
You're sick.
No, I don't have COVID.
We run our own bar, so I forget, and sometimes I serve myself. I'm just gonna squeak by.
Actually, you know a fella in this town goes by the name of Shelly Kelly?
Yeah, everybody knows him. He's the local cheesemonger.
Of course. Cheesehead like you, man.
Can he walk? Does he drool or?
Monger, Charlie.
Cheesemonger.
Cheesemonger.
I wonder if he's cute.
Who?
Your brother, the cheese monster.
Do not have sex with my brother, Mac.
Mark banged Dennis's mom. Now he's about to bang Charlie's brother, man. Mark, man, damn.
Shut up. Okay? Identity doesn't have to factor into absolutely every decision you make. If you want to go out and bang every single guy in Ireland, just go bang every guy in Ireland.
Or you could just find one guy, fall in love, get into a relationship, and shut the hell up about it.
I'm not staying here. I'm gonna rent a castle.
Wait for me, I'm not staying either. You can barely swallow this sludge.
Dude, is Ireland this beautiful, man? Just drop me here, man. Like, imagine walking through here when it's like drizzling and stuff. That's amazing. I don't even need sunshine over here. Actually, I wouldn't want sunshine here. I want this area to be gloomy. That's how I would want this area to be. I love it the way it is right now. The mist. I imagine it's kind of drizzling. It's kind of cold, kind of damp. There's morning dew there's morning dew in the fucking grass, man. That looks like heaven to me, bro. The air just I feel like I can smell the air, man. It smells like cattle. I feel like it smells like cattle. I love the smell of cattle grazing. There's a certain scent they produce when they're chewing grass, man. I love it, bro.
Whoa, Dennis, hey, you should let me do the talking in there, okay?
Why?
COVID.
You bitch! I don't have COVID, okay? You think I can't pinch off a cough?
You can't pinch off a cough. You can, but it's like holding in a fart eventually. It'll come out.
Top of the morning.
That's a stereotype, yeah. Excuse my sister, she's,
She even did
not
that.
very good at talking.
Uh-oh. You okay there, Dennis?
Yeah, I think we're all familiar with that feeling when you're trying not to cough. It's impossible. You have to let one out sneakily.
Looks like I'll be doing the talking.
No.
We will be looking for a castle.
So you're looking for a castle.
I love the Irish accent. It's nice, man. I enjoy the Irish accent a lot.
Yeah, he's okay. Well, he's a mongrel.
No.
And that's why I've always been the talker. Boy, did you hear that?
This was actually a real struggle during the height of COVID, man. You know, you were scared to cough near people because people would be like, this guy, arrest this guy, he has COVID. You know, it was almost like taboo to cough around people, man. You know, you felt like if you coughed near people, like an unmarked van would pull up, people would jump out in fucking those suits that they wear, those science suits. Science suits. What are they called? Hazmat suits or whatever. And just whisk you away, take you to some facility, spray you down, put you in a room. You know, that was something like a legit fear that was on people's minds, man. You know, it got that bad.
One of his tics is that he brutally masturbates himself. He shredded it down to a tiny little nub at this point.
It started multiple fires. It was bound to happen eventually. Dude is giving birth to a cough.
I was just bashing some rats.
Yeah, doing some Charlie work. Some Shelly work.
I'm looking for a young man named Shelly Kelly.
I'm Shelly Kelly. Who's asking?
I'm looking for the young Shelly Kelly. Is he around?
Maybe it's your dad.
I'm the only Shelly Kelly around here that I know of.
That doesn't make sense. See, Shelly Kelly is a kid like me. We're pen pals.
Sweet Jesus. Charlie.
It's got something in it like sand.
Yo, Frank, shut up, man. We're having a moment here.
There's a lot of seeds.
It's Misha. The pin cutter, Charlie.
Ach, ni higam cutter to writer got fiddler me allowed.
She allowed an ish.
Shimo gahar moharapin.
It's your
She
father.
the cutter pin.
It's your father.
There.
It's not Frank.
What I miss?
Good day for Frank. That's another weight off his shoulder. He's never acted like that's his burden to carry. I guess he knew all along he wasn't the father.
I used to be Irish, and now I'm Dutch. The point is, I was confused. I wanted to run through a bunch of pipe, if you know what I mean. Well, you know what I mean.
He knows.
I only want one man inside of me. The big man. The only man that can fill me up. And the Holy Spirit. I'll take all three of them at once. I've done that before. Believe me, it was messy. What I have decided is that the most important aspect of my identity, it's being Catholic. I want to become a Catholic priest.
That's nice to hear. Perhaps we could talk at a more appropriate time.
That realtor screwed us, probably because you caused a scene.
Hey, this place is perfect.
This place is not perfect. This place has a dark past. Murder, betrayal, beheadings.
Yeah, it looks like it, man.
Beheading people, well, that's 10th century charm for you.
This was in 2008. A mother went insane and beheaded all 4 children. I'm not sleeping here, Dennis. It's very creepy.
No, Dee, this is gonna be great. Trust me. I don't care for all the sheep, though.
What sheep? We haven't seen a sheep.
But why else
Into
would
the
I be
castle?
coughing and wheezing?
You have COVID.
Well, I'm just sorry that I didn't get a chance to see you growing up. I did love your mother.
So did I.
We all did. I banged her too.
My mom got around.
The important thing is you're here now.
Yeah,
And I don't want to waste any more time.
It's good to have some truth. Will you stop? You're embarrassing me in front of my dad here, man.
My boy has found me, and now I'm glad.
A dad I didn't know I had.
And then we find new seeds to sow.
The Kelly lads, the Kelly boys, we drink and laugh and make our noise. So go ahead, enjoy the song.
Kelly boy.
I am Frank, and I factor in somehow.
Another Frank injury. Another fucking brutal Frank injury, man. I love his injuries. They're the worst, man. They're so brutal.
Go, you're embarrassing me.
Where's the bathroom?
Frank is a bleeder, bro. Consumption, man.
I've been S-ing and effing my way through life for far too long. It's time that I started sucking down the words of the Bible.
Your language leaves a bit to be desired, but your heart's in the right place. You need to spend some time with someone who's living it. I'd like you to meet someone.
He also looks like the kind of guy that would be cast to play Jesus in a Jesus movie or something. You know, he has the look. It's the default look. I can just picture this guy naked on a cross, though. Not like Mark on a cross. Although Mark is probably picturing the same thing and getting turned on.
Father. I'm gonna be alone in the seminary with him in the rectory? These are very triggering words. I will S and F him into oblivion. I need more of like a Elmer Fudd. You got any Fudds? What about this guy? What's his story? Yeah, I ain't falling in love with Gus.
Poor Gus. Maybe not poor Gus. Good for Gus.
See, the bedroom's perfect.
Dennis will die in Ireland.
Dude, I think you need a ventilator.
Yep.
I agree with you. I don't know what to do with her.
What the fuck?
What?
He's having a fever dream or something. He's hallucinating.
You're hearing things, D.
I think what I'm hearing is fluid fill up your lungs.
This is bad, man. This is a way better episode than the last one.
Hey, Dennis, I don't like that.
I'm talking to the castle.
The haunted
Is
castle.
it talking
man.
back?
D, just go to bed!
This haunted castle is telling Dennis to do a Jack Nicholson in The Shining, man.
It's the hair, by the way.
Right now, are you talking to me or the castle?
We were talking about beheadings earlier. That's the trouble with heads, isn't it? The hair's not authentic. It's been tampered with. Therefore, it's better to just remove the head altogether.
We need to go to the hospital.
Silence! D, I can't breathe.
Ah, no shit! Car's out of gas.
Then ring the bell! Go to the old bell tower and ring the goddamn bell, you bitch!
He found the air to say that, man. Haunted castle. Some people get creeped out by webs. They don't find webs creepy. They just find them annoying. Some people, a web touches them and they react like they're like, you know. I just find them annoying. They stick to your skin. It's just annoying. You know, I don't find them creepy. If there's a spider, then it's creepy. Not creepy, scary. Creepy is different from scary. I feel like, you know, although they can have the same effect on you. But creepy and scary are different. Something can be scary but not creepy. Something can be creepy but not really scary.
Who is that?
Oh, yep, Jack Nicholson, bro. They're shining.
What are you doing?
This is way better than the previous Ireland episode, the part 1. This is better, way better.
We won't stand for it any longer.
Dennis, this is just the COVID talking, okay?
I don't have COVID.
Holy shit.
Please, Dennis, it's me. Snap out of it.
Dennis would be creaming in his pants if he saw this.
Language, Frank, you know, because we're guests. So, yeah.
I have a spare room down the hall, and I set up a cot for you there.
We'll take the cot.
I think I'd rather take the bedroom, Frank.
And what if I poop the bed? Who's going to be in there to laugh with me?
What? You might shit the bed.
He's done it before, man.
It was a joke, and it really wasn't that funny.
Brutal. I remember that episode
wasn't.
now. Thanks.
I thought you thought it was funny.
He was putting up with it because he wanted to be near his dad, man. Charlie has found his dad, so fuck off, Frank.
Hey, good night, Dad.
Good night, son.
I coughed it out.
Yeah, gross, yeah.
Thought you'd be happy for me. I should eat it again. Then it would be funny because I didn't learn my lesson.
It'd just be kind of dumb, you know.
Yeah. Charlie has evolved, man.
Good night, Frank.
Night, Charlie.
I feel bad for Frank now, man. It's the music. Now I'm sad all of a sudden. I went from being happy for Charlie, now I'm like heartbroken for Frank.
Good night, Charlie.
Holy fuck. Dude, why did they do that to me at the end there, man? On one hand, I'm happy for Charlie, he's found his dad. But actually, fuck his dad, man. Instead of being there for him, he just writes him fucking pen pal shit, man. Fuck him. Frank has been there, you know. Maybe not the best, but he's been there, man. And Charlie has... This was a banger, by the way. This is a very good episode, by the way. You know, the previous one, when they landed in Ireland and he was doing her acting thing and the MILF thing and the bump on her head, that was a yelling episode where they were just yelling. They were just yelling in that. That was a yelling episode. Nothing good was really going on in that episode, but this was a good one, man. The Dennis thing, the COVID thing with Dennis and Dee there. Hopefully Dee is still alive. That haunted mansion, haunted castle thing. That's funny. Dennis just dismissing the fact that he's dying, man. His breathing just sounds horrible. Ireland is gorgeous. The Charlie storyline is very intriguing here, man. And Mark, I think Mark will actually end up becoming a priest. That would actually make sense because throughout the show, right now I'm operating on the assumption that this is the last season, that they're wrapping things up. I might be wrong, but let's just stay on that for a second here. For the remainder of the season here, let's assume this is the end and that they're wrapping things up. I can see Mark eventually becoming a priest because the guy has a lot of religious guilt. You know, he's very much influenced by the Catholic thing, man. He wants it to be his primary identity. He wants to become a priest. Although I doubt that's going to stop him from engaging in his sexual escapades or whatever, man. You know, the priesthood is not necessarily known for being condemning of such things very much. They do way worse things. So Mark still getting some D here and there as a priest wouldn't surprise me as much. That makes a lot of sense for the character of Mark. You know, ending up as a priest. I feel like he would be actually happy doing that, you know? Because he's very conflicted, man. He's a very conflicted guy. But they broke my heart there with their Goodnight Charlie, man. Frank is disgusting, you know. The stuff that he does is disgusting. We've seen it. But him and Charlie have always been on the same wavelength, man. You know? And right now I'm getting a feeling like Charlie has been pretending to like those... And Charlie is not perfect, you know? Charlie is not perfect. But Frank is disgusting. Charlie is not perfect. But Frank has been okay with Charlie since day one. You know, it's Charlie right now who seems to be kind of not okay with Frank now that he's found his dad. Frank is genuine. Charlie is the one at risk of being fake here. Of being the one who's been faking this relationship. I think Frank is just an animal and he likes that Charlie is an animal. And Charlie, I think, here is trying to change from being himself to please his dad. And he's seeing himself and his old behaviors in Frank and he doesn't like it. He wants to change to to impress his dad, which is also understandable because he's meeting him for the first time. He's been operating this whole time thinking it was Frank. And Frank did not agree to that paternity test. So Charlie never really got closure on that or clarity on that. It looks like he's finally getting that, man. You know, I understand why Charlie is being the way he is, but I'm also heartbroken for Frank, man. You know, this is a really deep storyline going on here. Unlike the one with Dee and Dennis, which is hilarious, and and Mark's story, which is also hilarious. But there's something very huge going on here with Charlie, man. Because the subject of who is his father has lingered the whole show for me. Every time I see him and Frank having a moment of what's the word? A synchronized moment where they're like, Charlie really cares about Frank. When Frank is sick or whatever, Charlie's like, I brought you I go to your so and so you don't get like this. He's usually on point. They understand each other so well, man. So and every time I see them having that kind of moment, in my mind, I'm like, of course, because that's his dad. And now we're finding out that it's not true. Also, having a mom like his would be brutal for you, for your psyche. Everyone has fucked Charlie's mom. Everyone. I'm sure you've probably done it too. If you haven't, dress up like Santa. You might get lucky. I feel for Charlie. I get why he's reacting like this. But I feel like eventually, because we've had moments like this where Charlie goes and finds someone else to hang out with, or Frank goes and finds out someone else to hang out with, and usually they end up missing each other and they come back together. But this probably being the final season, which it might not be actually, they might still be filming, but operating, assuming this is the last season, we might not get that reconciliatory moment between Frank and Charlie again, because this might be a permanent thing. Charlie has found his dad. Who knows? Charlie might stay in Ireland. Charlie might not go back to Philly. Charlie might not go back to Philly. And I wouldn't blame him. This has been an amazing episode, man. You know? Amazing. I'll see you guys in the next one.